Namaskar. Hello, I am Dr. Pranita Sarma, retired Associate Professor and HOD of Department of Philosophy, Dispur College. So today's my discussion topic is Vedas and Upanishad. The Indian National Education Policy recognizes that knowledge of the rich diversity of India should be acquired first by the learners. Indian philosophy, life, culture, thought, literature, and even science in ancient, medieval, and modern times have remained rooted in the Vedic text. Upanishads, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Puranas, the Samhitas, etc. Without a knowledge and obligation of these, no knowledge of diversity of India is possible. University Grand Commission has released guidelines for Indian knowledge system IKS in higher education. Vedas are considered as the foundation of Indian philosophical traditions as well as Indian heritage. Vedas are divided into two parts. Number one, Karma Kanda, devoted to work, and number two, Jnana Kanda, devoted to knowledge. Karma Kanda may be roughly divided into three parts. Firstly, the mantras or hymn beings called Samhita, the Brahmanas written in prose describing the sacrificial rites and including precepts and religious duties, and three, the Aranyakas or forest treatises which succeed the external rituals with symbolic meditations. On the other hand, the Upanishads, known as Vedanta, comprise the section dealing with knowledge is known as Jnana Kanda. Literally, the word Veda means knowledge. It is derived from Sanskrit root Ved, which means to know. Actually, the name Veda, knowledge, stands for mantras and the Brahmanas. The collection of mantras is called Samhita, and these Samhitas are considered as four types, that is Rig, Sama, Jajus, and Adharva. The kinds of Vedas are actually the kinds of Samhita only. Theology, the term derives from the Greek theologia, a combination of theos and logia. Theos denotes God and the later word relating to Greek logos, meaning word, discourse, account, reasoning. Samhitas are collection of hymns sung in praise of the devas or gods. These devas are quite numerous in early Vedic literature. The Vedic ideas of different gods are personifications of different powers of nature. Cosmology is a term that refers to the study of the structure and origin of the universe, the cosmos of nature. According to Vedic philosophy, the nature or cosmos runs according to its own law, which is known as the cosmic order, Rita. It is well known that Indian philosophical heritage gives a profound foundation, ethical and moral life. From the Vedic Samhitas, we can have a fair account of the life, practices and religious beliefs of the primitive people. Rita is the basic of the universe. It ensures the standard of morality. It is also an ecological principle which sustains balance and interrelationship of all life. Dharma is identified with Rita. It is the natural order which reveals itself in and through the world, reveals itself a moral law governing and regulating the human conduct. Rita is also identified with Saitya, Jnana, etc. Brahmanas are ancient Hindu texts that contains prose commentaries attached to the four Vedas, the oldest Hindu sacred texts. It includes the guidelines of religious duty. The word Brahman loosely translates to explanation of sacred knowledge or doctrine. It is supposed to have been derived from the word Brahman, implying the Brahman or priest who have the knowledge and understanding of the Vedas. The content of Brahmanas are divided into main sections. Number 1, Vidhi. It comprises the instructions and warning related to the performance of particular rituals, and to Atharva Veda, it comprises the explanatory and writings related to the performance of particular rituals. Aranyakas are ancient link between the Brahmanas and the later developed Upanishads. Aranyakas act as a bridge between Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda. Each of the 4 Vedas has Aranyakas associated with them except for Atharva Veda, which has no surviving Aranyaka. The concluding portions of the Aranyakas are called Upanishads. They are also called the Vedanta, that is the end of Vedas. They are intentionally philosophical and spiritual, and may be highly regarded as the cream of the Vedic philosophy. The word Upanishad literally means sitting near devotedly. It is derived from the root Sat, which means to sit down, and Upa means nearby, and Ni means devotedly. The word Upanishad therefore means the sitting down of the disciple near his teacher in a devoted manner to receive instruction about the highest reality, which loosens all doubt and destroys all ignorance of the disciple. The total number of Upanishads are considered as 1087, but 10 or 11 Upanishads are recognized as important and authentic, on which Sankara has commented. These are Isa, Kena, Katha, Prasna, Mundaka, Madhukka, Tetriya, Aitriya, Sandugga, and Brahadaranyaka. Actually, Brahadaranyaka has summarized the teaching of Upanishads in his text Brahma Sutra. This text is considered as the basic of Vedanta philosophy. The Vedanta philosophers like Sankara, Ramanuja, Madhava, Vallabha, etc. have interpreted this Brahma Sutra according their respective understanding of text. Whenever the great revolution took place in the history of Indian philosophy, the philosophers sought for guidance in the Upanishads. The period of the Upanishads after that one of the Vedas was one of the most revolutionary periods in the history of Indian philosophy. After Upanishads came the Gita, which was the effort to present a practical treatise embodies the essence of the Upanishad. After the Gita, the great edifice of Vedanta philosophy was founded upon the Upanishad, that is Brahma Sutra. These 3 classes of texts are together said as Prasthanatraya in Indian tradition. Even now, when the world needs synthesis of philosophy, religion, and science, perhaps the Prasthana can guide the thinkers. The thinkers of the East and West profile from the study of these texts since ancient time. From the above discussions about Upanishad, we find that firstly, Upanishads are the roots of Indian philosophical system. Secondly, Brahma Vidya, or the knowledge of Brahman, is the core of Upanishad. Number 3, without understanding Upanishad, it is impossible to gain insight into history and culture. And lastly, number 4, Upanishad teaches all kinds of laws to enter prosperity in the various field. Thank you.